on stage and off, friends, family, distinguished guests, Earl Haig Secondary School, graduating class of 2013, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to everyone for allowing me this honor to speak on behalf of the class. We should all be very proud that we have made it to this stage of our lives. High school graduation is yet another important milestone in our lives as we make an integral shift in our journeys. Some may consider this shift entering the real world or starting our real lives. Perhaps some of this statement is true, and we may in fact be entering the real world. However, I believe the most accurate statement to be that we are shifting gears to the next step. The next step for each and every one of us will be different and special in our own capacities. For some, it will be shifting into university or college, studying specialized programs or learning new trades. For others, it will be a year off from studies to grow as individuals, whether it be traveling or working, or even sleeping inconsistently until 12 o'clock noon every day. Whatever the shift may be, we are all adjusting from our familiar routines to embrace new and exciting experiences that will enable us to grow in new ways never seen before. This reality reminds me of a very significant song, written by a very significant man who has probably come across many of our lives. Imagine, written by John Lennon, is a song that speaks to anyone, regardless of age, generation, or time. The lyrics challenge the traditional thinking of our ancestors and asks us to consider what our world would be like if we all worked together without any barriers and lived for the moment. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. This quotation from the song speaks volumes for our generation. More and more, our generation seems to be the generation of change and a generation of not doing what society says we should. Some may argue that this is the downfall of our generation. But if one considers the powers that our statements make, they would understand the importance of making such decisions. We have established by living for today that we can no longer sit around and wait for other people to solve our problems. We have decided that world issues, both global and local, must be discussed, and we decided to be the ones to discuss them. We have established the need to keep the conversation going and never give up fighting for what we know as a collective majority to be right. If you don't believe me, then look at Earl Haig. World politicians and world leaders alike can learn many valuable lessons from the way that we Hagers seize the day. Where else have you seen a group of people from different countries and cultures pull together to celebrate the multiculturalism that is our world? At Haig, we have an annual tradition of having a multicultural lunch together. Countries of the world laughing, eating, and raising funds for deserving charities. Where else can you see passionate individuals participating in sports and clubs and councils of awareness and interest? We Hagers thrive on the potential and knowledge that we can achieve all that we wish if we work hard to do so. Clubs, councils, and teams pulled through this challenging year and still managed to raise money, awareness, and enjoy some of the many events that our school is known for. Money was raised for the North York Women's Shelter, the Canadian Cancer Society, UNICEF, Free the Children, CanFund, and the list goes on. Events such as the Starbucks Coffee House, Guys and Dolls, United Way Week, Zoom, 30-hour famine, and many more still ran because we Hagers understand the importance of informal education. Our sports teams managed to win championships, and we sent 9 students to OFSA despite a reduced athletic season. There's a lot that we too can learn from these many accomplishments. Some of us might look back at our grade 12 year as the one where we didn't have extracurriculars. However, we still shone through in our academics, competing in math competitions, science fairs, and productions of arts and culture. We should look back on this year and consider how we grew as people in light of everything. We still had extracurriculars, and those that we got to enjoy were met with the infectious spirit and passion from the exceptional students that walked the halls of Earl Haig. This year, we were forced to make decisions that may not have been made in the past. We were forced to find alternatives to enjoy the simple pleasures of high school activities, and we did. We should be proud that we thrived off of the uncertainty of the unknown. It will only make us stronger individuals because of it. The Beatles' lyrics enlighten the message of world peace and the ideas of being one world together. There's a quotation from the song Let It Be that says, "When the broken-hearted people living in this world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though we may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be." This quotation relates to the willingness of our generation to look beyond doubt and discover the answers to world issues alike. We have been fortunate enough to grow up in a country, or live in a country like Canada, where this ideology is encouraged. We have been encouraged to be the best that we can be, and achieve great things because we cannot lose if we don't try. This is evident amongst us, and we would be quite foolish not to realize the power that we have to keep the flame burning bright. The knowledge has been given to us to move forward with ourselves. The task is now ours to take this knowledge and apply it to our lives. Many of us will learn that we will be using this knowledge in ways we didn't actually learn, but each of us will find what works for us and work it to our advantage. Many of us should find comfort in knowing that we are a special group of young adults, and I'm not making this statement exclusive to Haters. Soon we will meet new people and start new chapters in our lives. This will mean that we will be faced with challenges again. However, this time, we know what to do, and even if you think you don't, you probably do. We can take comfort in knowing that we live in an accepting society, where each one of our own unique personalities is celebrated. We have established a culture that accepts all walks of life, no matter what race, color, religion, or orientation. This is extremely comforting as we will grow up and raise our own children one day, knowing that we can work together on this tiny planet. The future, as they say, is in good hands. I'm confident if the world leaders can't figure it out soon, we will be there to help them arrive at the places they have been searching for. We Haters are a unique species, and we are very fortunate to have had what we did. Many of us don't realize how good we actually had it. Some may understand it when they are sitting in a lecture hall exchanging stories of high school experiences. It is important for us to recognize it now how lucky we are to have an infinite amount of things to fill our beautiful school. Our years here at Hague were special, and other schools may not understand the craziness that exists in those halls, but they don't have to, because we know that we lived every day and spent every day seizing all opportunities that we could. We will look back on all the all-nighters to finish essays, and the countless hours spent at the North York Central Library studying for biology, and we will be thankful that we did that. Some of us will be solving equations while studying engineering, and will be thankful that they woke up on a late start to write a math competition, because they know what to do. High school and Hague has prepared us for more than what we think, and it is important for us to consider that thought now. Graduating class of 2013. While looking back at our years at Earl Hague, it is evident that we learned many things and survived many trying situations. Whether it was the loss of the beloved cat cookie on a daily basis, or having to listen to the William Tell Overture every single day, we seized the day. Whether we think it or not, on a daily basis, we never go our lives without considering the thought to carpe diem. We raised our banners far and wide, and got to this point right now. Look on to the future with hope. Look on to the opportunities that we will have. Look on to the failures that might come, as we will always grow from our mistakes. Most importantly, look on to the knowledge that the possibilities in our lives are endless. I leave you this quote from the Beatles. There is nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. Congratulations, Earl Hague, graduating class.